Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, is blue worth it if you're just splashing one card? Kaito Shizuki, this 3-mana planeswalker from Kamigawa. I have loved it in so many decks, but how about this mono black kind of aggressive list that is really good at making sure that Kaito has a +1 that actually draws cards instead of having to minus to make ninjas, but it's the only blue card that we have, because secretly on the top end, waiting at 5 mana, is Invoke Despair, a card that I really love playing. I fear that if I play it as much as I like it on the channel will become repetitive, because I would cast a lot of Invoke Despair on the channel. Maybe I just should. Who cares what anyone thinks? We'll just spam Invoke Despair lists every day. It'll be like the 12 Days of Yorion. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that. I do understand that there's a lot of value to you guys in variety. I also understand that I am, I guess, trying to give you a bigger picture of Magic. I'm also trying to appeal to people who like all kinds of different decks. And while I may have turned off a lot of mono white players in the last few months, at the core, I'm trying to show you all that Magic has to offer and help you find what ignites your spark, which deck you most want to play in a format. I'm trying to give you just a wide variety of decks, any of which could get you to Mythic. At least that's what I hope, that I show a deck at least good enough to rank up by winning over 50% of its games. Kaito Despair is me saying the blue cards are fine, but we really don't need them. One sneaky extra blue card, though, is Teaching of the Archaics, which is in the sideboard. We can fetch it with a dead Eye Twitch, who goes very well with Kaito because of the flying. So Teachings is a good one. Like, we really miss Teachings in Is It when we don't run Divide by Zero. That card was actually significantly better than I think it ever got the credit for, whereas if you're just way behind your opponent in cards, getting a fresh start and reapplying pressure can be very, very good. Going over the rest of the deck list, we have another new card, Okiba Reckoner Raid. First time playing that here. 1 black. Chapters 1 and 2 are the same. Each opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. Nice jacket, bro. Did you, in the paper card, I kind of want to get the cosmetic for this, but the sagas, the cosmetics just don't ring the same way on Arena. The paper card, the back is like glowing. It's really cool. Anyway, you exile this saga, then return to the battlefield transformed under your control. Then it's a 2/2 that gives vehicles. You control menace. We don't have vehicles. We just want the 2/2 menace for 1. Here's what I don't get. The backside's just a close-up of the art from, like, the jacket. So does the jacket, like, just come alive and start attacking? I don't know. But anyway, solid 1-drop along with Concealing Curtains, which we can flip to attack the opponent's hand, Eye Twitch. Then we have 4 copies of Tainted Adversary, which are hard to block and can create zombies in the late game. All go very well with Kaito Shizuki. We've got a number of like Infernal Grasp, Power Word Kill, and Baleful Mastery to deal with random things. Mihawk Massacre to clear the board or burn the opponent out. Sorin to add even more Planeswalker value, and Graveyard Trespasser to get just a little extra. The mana base is a little light on blue sources. I've only got 11. You want 13 if you need one by turn 3 most of the time. I'm hoping that maybe sometimes we, like, our Eye Twitch dies and we go get Environmental Sciences. We don't have Deadly Dispute, though, which might turn out to be a missing piece. But since I'm not really trying to ramp to 5 necessarily, like casting Invoke Despair a turn earlier isn't going to matter as often, and since I want my Eye Twitch to attack to trigger Shizuki, I think it's the right call for this deck. All right. I've introduced the deck and some of the cards. Let's dive in. Let the despair of Kaito Shizuki begin. Narador. We go for top 100. Will this be the deck to do it? Keeps. Keeps. It's actually a solid curve depending on all the things that happen. My opponent gives me a good creature on 2. I'll kill it. Then I'll flip the curtains. Then I'll play the Sorin. Then Despair. Did you know my video actually got reviewed for ad suitability last time I played Invoke Despair in a video? It did. Makes me wonder, you know, they were like, Despair? Ugh. It doesn't seem fine. That doesn't seem like something you should make videos about. They're falling right into my trap. Drawing land is sweet. Let's see what they've got. Spellbinder and Thalia, those both ruin my plans. We can hope, though, that they go for Hamlet or Aspirant. I'm gonna take their spell. I guess Spellbinder disrupts me a little, but not completely. And Thalia, we can play another Curtain and flip it. So let them keep 2 legendaries. Let them keep this, because it's off curve now. This needs other cards to be good, so it's the Spellbinder. First Instinct, Right Instinct. Kind of really hoping they just went for a Thalia there, but that Portable Hole's a really good draw. Okay, we got an Adversary. Let's give them the Curtain treatment again. This time probably taking the Hamlet. Don't need no big creatures weigh in on us. Then we need to draw land. So hopeful. Counter where? Thalia? Hopeful? Choices? Thalia means you can still train this if I attack. Terrible draw. Terrible, terrible draw. It'll be great as soon as we get, we're able to cast it. Ganging up on Thalia to kill it doesn't work here, because our opponent just has another. So we really just need to draw the land and take our beats. We could double block it, kill it, and then they would play another Thalia, but it would be smaller. I think I wait. Doesn't really help me too much. Okay, it's a card. Could be a lot worse. It does make it harder to race us. Also, they have to, blocking these might be really hard. So what's the opponent going to do next turn? If they put a counter on the initiate, they can attack with it. It attacks as a 3/4, so we should save a blocker. But we can send the Wandering Eye in. $13, lucky number. Yeah. Land? That's good for us. Where does the counter go? If they put it on the initiate and attack with the 3/4 initiate, I'll block it with the Adversary. That was part of the calculations of leaving the Adversary back. You seem happy with that trade. I am happy with this trade. Yay for Death Touch. They still only have 2 1/1s back to block with. And it's nighttime, bitches. Alright, I think we play Kaito because it's going to phase out and try to draw land. But we can attack first. Race. We race you. The Graveyard Glutton is getting his. Maybe we make a ninja. They're at 4? They're at 4?
The system can't fix everything, but we can.
We make a ninja. They scoop.
Catch us.
Oh goodness, we had 3 cards stranded in our hand and still pulled that off. Ah, camera was in the wrong spot. How many comments? Every time I do that, man. Every time I do that. How many comments? Your camera is in an inconvenient location. I personally like the other one better. My voice must be heard. It's just an oops, man. They don't even make it till game 2 to see that I fixed it. And when they do, they never remove the comment. But whatever. Engagement's engagement. I'm supposed to be grateful. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know how you feel. I appreciate it a lot. I should just do it for the engagement. The incentives on YouTube are just perverse. Imagine trying to stir people up and get them to talk. Disgusting. I mean, just look at my titles if you want to see the grossest exploitation of the system. Okay. Just an eye twitch, doing eye twitch things. Just a layer of the Hydra, holding priority until the end of time. Great, enchantments. Awesome, that's exciting and fun. Oh my, oh my. Not the pacifism, anything but that. Alright, Aya's Ninja, you're gonna pacify that.
I got someone on the inside who can help.
So this is where having no deadly dispute to sacrifice this is really cringy. Like, I really wish we had a deadly dispute now. But we'll have to find another way. Maybe they'll sacrifice the pacifism to the despair. Solid. Solid, solid, solid. But we attack. And we plus. The hook! I hear it brings you back.
Secret I can't uncover.
Maybe we just do it now, before they can grow their class. Because say I play Sorin and make a 2/3, what if the opponent like pacifies it and attacks the Sorin? That's so bad, right? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So what is the right fetch here? I don't need the land, so let's rule this out. Their next creature might be worth killing, but I don't exactly have a creature to do the job. This we're a few lands away from. This I don't know if it will ever happen. This we could make a big ninja. That's not great either. I'm just gonna take teachings and be optimistic that someday we'll get to cast it. And if we never do, it means we were never down in cards. And if we're never down in cards, we should be winning anyway. So I'm hoping here they cast one creature and invoke despair will kill their enchantment, kill their creature, make them miserable. We can also always discard this to Kaito if Kaito lives. Borrowed time. Oh man. Oh man.
Mission's compromised.
All right.
Time to go.
I should play both of these, right? I mean, they have something for 1 mana. It might be a Tamiyo's Safekeeping. It's become very, very popular for the green-white players. They just absolutely love the idea of getting 2 life. But let's play these out since they don't have a board presence to attack the Sorin easily.
Under my watch, neither vampire nor human. You will serve me well.
Let's see, they could power up 3/3 layer. I would chump it. It would take their whole turn. And I don't think they've leveled this class yet. Nope. Well, they have now. Ooh, we say go. They say go. Okay. Let's see. We could teachings this turn and then plus the Sorin. We're also getting really close to powering up the Hall, but Invoke Despair on them here might be really brutal. So I think we're supposed to do it. Even if it means we never cast the teachings. Let's attack first. Maybe we get a response out of them of some kind. The idea that the Hall could come alive next turn and swing for 7, they're just in so much trouble, right? Power word kill. Nice to have a removal spell in these spots.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
They are going to have to give up that leveled up class. They don't want to give up borrowed time, I'm guessing. Kaito. Class down. Tainted Adversary. That can hit hard. We've definitely got them on the ropes. They need something dramatic this turn. Their deck's been, honestly, a little underpowered. We haven't seen that many good cards. There is a good card. But is it too late? they have an enchantment to play? Maybe not. Alright, my 2/2 Menace is here. I'm gonna keep plussing for cards because they might have a board wipe or something. Dude, Planeswalker value, best value, right?
Tactics.
So if they kill a creature here, they die, and they don't have the mana to kill the Hall. So they need something creative, like a flash speed chump blocker. They're like, where did this 7/7 come from? Yeah, they need a flash enchantment here so they can chump the Hall. They touch the Spirit Realm. Okay, you go to 1. You go to 1. How are you gonna get out of that? I can play this Reckoner raid and just burn them. Pretty fun. Uh-huh. So much exile. The Pillow Fort enchantment decks, man. They never cease to show up, do they? People love them. Got him. Just tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Wow. Meme hands. Let's go. Can't even attack with this. I'm doing it though. Honestly, the curtains haven't quite measured up. Oh, they're definitely better in like mid-range type matches, so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. The fact that we basically don't play those. So maybe here they can shine a little. So do we try to take a Lulth out of their hand and hit them? Probably. Wow. And we're helping them hit a land drop? Nice. Well, everything here wrecks us. But I guess the Menace makes it good to pressure things like Kaya, but harder to pressure things like Wandering Emperor. Maybe I was supposed to take nothing there, to be honest, and hope that they just have mana problems. But they were gonna draw into that anyway. Oh, please, minus.
I'm not overconfident.
Thank you. Oh, this can't attack next turn. But, I mean, I guess we can get creatures on board. Mastery? Sure. I guess we should have this open to take out their merchant if they try to put a counter on it with the Kaya. Also, just making an unblockable is probably a good idea.
Get in, get out. I got someone on the inside who can help.
You know, Elite Ninja Squad might be our best hope for knocking off these planeswalkers. Or at least keeping them in check so we don't just die.
Remember your training.
You gonna use that? You might get me to draw a land. I'll probably take the Mastery because it's just on-spot removal. Okay. So we need to remove something. No, why did they attack? Oh, they forgot this has Menace.
Our swords will cross again.
Now this is a juicy secret.
Get in that hand again? Just Menace v Menace over here. We're just helping them draw their blood in the snow. We're being friendly. If they attack here, we can just attack down their Kaya.
When you can walk through walls?
If they exile the Eye, Wow. Pretty surprising.
That was an easy job.
And no attacks. Oh, we got the land too. Oh, that's epic. Get him. That's the despair we're looking for. Out of there with Kaya. Force them to attack Kaito, play a new Kaito. Keep that life total declining. That's how we roll now. Man, Blood on the Snow is a huge flip, though. It's very dangerous. Ooh, that's not good either. Sweeper Tribal over here. Soren just dies. Not great.
With the right tools, I can do anything.
I think we make Ninja keep pressure on. We've got to reduce them to 0. They are a very powerful mid-range deck, and we're on a time clock until Blood on the Snow completely wipes us out again. So we have to get a lot of value, we have to deal a lot of damage. Somehow we worked our way through 4 of their planeswalkers, and we still have 4 of our own to go to draw tempo.
Now this is a juicy secret.
I think I just plus, so it takes 2 attacks.
Order to this broken world. You wish to know my secrets?
Make the revealing eye, like, shoot them down one by one. Try to keep our hand total high. Alright, some things that can't block, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Stay your hand, mortal.
Ooh, our own hook. But we don't really want to blow things up. More cards, please. Okay.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
There's no secret.
If we play this Hive now, they'll use their mana to field it. We don't really want them to do that. Let's get rid of their hook. Also hit them in the face a little bit. Oh, they scoop. They have to give up a Ghast and their hook, and then we play our own hook, and they're worried they can't come back. All right, game. All right, top 100 back on the line. Chandra Avatar. Good aggressive hand. We do need to draw land. It's a little scary, but at least we'll get off to the races. Put them on the back foot. Hopefully draw land to flip this curtains, then play this Sorin. Oh, never mind. They're white. They don't know what the back foot is. They've never been on a back foot in their life. I really hope they still attack. I really want to block with the side switch. Okay, you have choices. They go for the curtains, good. Ooh, we top deck, nice. And it's even the blue source, very lucky.
The system can't fix everything.
Oh, more land. Okay, very lucky so far. Do we take trades? No. No, I don't think we do. We're ahead right now. Head in life total, head in the board. Not by much. They'll be ahead as soon as they play a useful card. Yeah, that's pretty good. Eye twitch? Wow.
There's no secret I can't.
It's gonna get disparaging out here. Let's make them figure out how to get to Sorin. They might have another Brutal Cathar.
You deal with this annoyance.
We could plus it there, but the risks would be pretty great. Okay, so they have Wandering Emperor. Alright, no blocks.
Tragedy befalls
So we want to
us
get them to
all.
play the Emperor. So we want to attack them, and then we want to despair them. Cool. We're also going to get back Concealing Curtains. Do we want to save a blocker? I guess not. Actually, I want this to live. So we'll send the road a captain. They'll play the Wanderer. They are playing around Invoke Despair this way. Pretty frustrating. Do we have to play it? We could Power Word Kill. Power Word Kill's not bad. But if we're not casting Despair, how bad is that, right? We would get their Usher, we would get their Circle. Well, next turn we Despair them again. Yeah, let's go. In response, I flash in Wanderer. Dude, I would go crazy. They're down to 11, we're at 20. Cathar Commando? That's not the Wandering Emperor. Cool. Fun game. Classic mono white. Obnox 81. Opponent goes first. We have 2 hooks, Trespasser, Twitch. It's okay. Hopefully we draw a Planeswalker. Oh, are we doing this again, mono white? Okay, so they have Portable Hole. They have Portable Hole. Maybe I can get them to take a Meat Hook. You know what? If they don't cast their 2-drop to cast Portable Hole, good. Against mono white, I think we hold the hooks, especially with Elite Spellbinders being cards that opponents play. Oh, look at them go! Alright, are we gonna get land screwed against mono white? Time to find out. You got a discard. Dude, just land, please. One time. Please land. Please. I've been a good boy. I don't want to lose to this trash again. Thank you. I appreciate you, deck. Yarr. Nom. Come at me. Would you like to discard another card? Oh. Well, ta-da. Look at me. I have Luminarch Aspirant. Alright, that will not cast Invoke Despair. We can play Sorin. We can play Sorin. We can also hook for 1, then play our Eye Twitch, and get rid of this Luminarch Aspirant, and if they don't draw a creature, and we draw Black Source, Invoke should do it. Let's attack first. More creatures in the graveyard is more fodder. Alright, so the first time today... Are you going to blow up that hook? Don't do it. Your initiate... No, it won't die. It does go to an 0-1, though. That's pretty aggressive use of that, though. Your 3/4 was the only thing keeping this trespasser from kicking your butt. Alright, this is the first time today we haven't been able to use Invoke Despair when we want to because of the blue sources. So overall, that's pretty good ratio, pretty good record. I want to attack you. May I attack you now? Let's be aggressive with them. Where are you going? Okay. So cowardly. I had so many more nasty cards to play against you. James. Is it the James that won the Battle of the James, or just another James? Because I need a worthy opponent here. His hand is definitely messed up. But we'll try it, because why not? Oh no. It burns, my precious. Death Touch in the house. Easy Blizzard Brawl. But they probably don't have another play because they didn't make one last turn. Now this is the part. Oh. Okay. They top decked this. Weird. Curtains and no ramp. This is where like Meat Hook without Deadly Dispute is really lonely. Yeah, there's your Chariot. Awesome. So, let's see what they do. We can hook this board. Then they have to play something else to power up their Chariot. But then maybe we remove it. I guess we can play a game where we make them draw the thing to crew the Chariot. Goodbye, pets. So, you say go. Right? Totally. Just no play. Just sadness. Sadness and nothing. Okay. Whew. Alright. I'm scared. I want to get down this Sorin and start looking at cards, but I'm very scared. I think we do need to get ahead, though, so... Yeah. It's you. And I'm just gonna plus all the way.
Neither vampire nor human will go extinct.
2/3 lifelinker isn't gonna change much here. Alright, now they have Thick Troll. But that's their only creature. That's just a 4/4. Because they didn't stack their triggers well. So let's take it.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
They could draw a Snakeskin Veil, guys. It's very scary. Very, very scary. But I guess if they do, this comes over, we block it with Twitch and a Curtain, we go get Fumes, and then we exile it. It's awkward, but I think worth waiting for because it doesn't just beat us. -7. 13 damage to any target, you gain 13 life. Could be handy. Okay, card in a hand and they're not moving. Let's see what they do. Do you respond? Do you take action? Are we getting to get the rope, or is there something to really think about here? Okay, they drew Inscription and they are going to fight something. Sure. Good. Good. Got another card out of their hand. I guess they were scared they were going to lose it to Curtains anyway. Plus. Reveal. We do have this Hall of the Storm Giants that can crash in. This is 13 damage next turn. Alright, let's keep deploying. I've made up my mind. We're going to keep adding to Battlefield, because Battlefield can really matter. Too bad I can't do that at instant speed and take their draw. Okay, they got something, but if they tap it here for the chariot, they're in trouble. We can give them 10, 11, plus 3 is... 14, 15, 16. Okay, cool. I think we got them. Finishing touch. Correct lethal.
I will strip every shred of hope from your heart.
Awesome. Tough keep. Tough keep, but Sweeper, Planeswalker. We draw any untapped land and it's really good. Alright, I'm going to play Optimist that we will draw this land. This land is going to come to us. I believe it. I believe. No. Not like this. What's with the duplicates? Why do you always have to draw a duplicate of what you have in the hand other than a land? Why doesn't it work for land? Wow, feed this one. Can we just rearrange the cards ever so slightly? Please. So if they have Sora in here, the Tainted Adversary is really good. They can minus it, make a vampire, but the Tainted Adversary would just kill the vampire if it dared to block. Let's turn this sideways and see what happens. And draw another land, preferably black. Preferably untapped.
Hope you're ready for some mind games. Now this
Close.
is a juicy
Close.
secret.
But it had to be another duplicate. Well, with that Field of Ruin, I might be happy I have 2 hives. Here comes Despair. It's a Despair off. Will I draw my Despairs? Two Lulths and a March of Wretched Sorrow. Gross. How do we deal with Lulth? I guess we have Hive. They have spiders. The hook is very painful. But the March just reaches out and kills things like Kaido, but it can be mana intensive. We could decline here, just let him have this whole hand. But I think we better take a Lulth. There's going to be a lot to fight through. You know, this is one way we can do it. Unblockable
I
Ninja.
got someone on the inside who can help.
Yeah, if they slam a Lulth and a Eye Twitch here, we just swing in and kill it. Cool. They might just hook this. Okay, they do. It opens the door for Adversary. Despair. So they play Lulth and we kill it? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We could attack with the Hive here, let them deploy their Lolth and set that up, hit them for 3, draw. I think I like that a lot. I mean, is playing Adversary here really getting ahead? And is looting these cards good? I guess we don't need 2 hooks, probably. Okay. We'll loot the hook and play the Adversary.
Thanks.
Or will we play the Sorin? We want... Oh, it would be great to have a Planeswalker that we could defend with Meat Hook Massacre. But then, like, yeah, we can't really defend it very well, can we? Alright. We have to do this. Because if we put the Sorin down, the 2 spiders will pressure it because we have to cast Despair next turn. Good little chess match we've got. Ooh, Grasp? They're going to try to stabilize the board more. Maybe they're going to march Kaito. Yep. Okay.
There will be
We're getting ahead, though. We're getting ahead in cards. Sorin now? The Hive gets after him. We have Infernal Grasp if we draw a land, though. I guess I do want to hit them with these before they go somewhere, so Kaito's the better play. And I'll just attack with 1, so I have another attacker for next turn. Land.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Interesting. Why that play? I still have another Hive, so unless you have another field, it doesn't make sense. You can power this up, but this is phased out. Gassed? Sure. Sorin. Okay.
Violence is necessary to set things right.
Oh, we drawn. Okay. I guess we're going to invoke Despair here. The opponent's kind of playing around my invoke Despair. Ooh, that must be expensive. That must be an expensive card. I would rather draw a card here than have them lose this creature. For sure. That Ghast is not worth a card to me. But I have a feeling there's a Blood in the Snow coming, which is very scary.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
Hang in there, guys. We're drawing a lot of extra cards, but their cards that they've drawn are very good. Okay, Eye Twitch. The mystery card that they kept on top and did not pay life for. It's got to be expensive. I guess our best hope is it's another Lolth.
You could have such power. But you are... I will.
Curtains!
I want.
Oh, we're going after the card in hand for sure. Come on, baby.
My will cannot be denied.
I can solve a mascot exhibition. Oh, introduction to Annihilation, huh?
I know something you don't know.
This is where being able to attack the hand is very good. Henrika. We can play around Henrika. It's a little bit of card advantage. Still, I'd rather they cast the Introduction to Annihilation, to be honest. I'm surprised they kept that. But I'm also surprised when it's in decks. Remove X. There we go. Twice X. They drew something they can cast. Might be a Deadly Dispute. If they had cast Deadly Dispute in response, they'd have kept their Lulth. So it must be Infernal Grasp. Okay. So they can attack down Kaido. They don't have to hit it with the Introduction. They're at 15, we're at 17. They make a big attack like that. What do? Play Adversary. If we draw an untapped land, we can use it twice. It's very threatening. We do this again. Okay. Aw, Despair was on top. Can be a big life total swing. Yeah, that gives me a card.
I'm hungry. Gonna get a
Still on top. Epic. Kaido? Draw? It feels like it's never ending, doesn't it?
I'll be taking that now.
Now I'm the one with the hook. Let's have another one of these ready. Maybe I'm supposed to get intro. But I feel I've got enough creatures that I should have this ready. Although, with them under pressure, let's just take mascots. Let's try to keep the pressure on them for the rest of the game. We've got them down to 1 card versus 6. Hive is coming over. I don't use my graveyard that much. Have your way with it. They have a grudge with Kaito now. Card too good. I guess things that can block are a little better.
Bet you can't catch us.
That's a land. Blood on the Snow would keep them around for a while. Hook's not bad. Offset's my hook, so I can't just drain them out now.
I know something you don't know.
Think it's that. That's a lot of power. That is a lethal board, right? 12. Not quite. But with an Invoke Despair in hand, it is. Threatening lethal. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. We knew it was a matter of time.
You reek with terror. Exquisite. A gift in exchange for loyalty.
Get him.
And I, the generous one.
Ninja!
I've
Vanish!
got all kinds of connections.
Gotta get these points through, and if they draw another Lulth, we have to kill it. Might be double Hive time. Single Hive time. Both face. Sus. Okay, well, they left Kaito alive. You have to be a little life total wary, but I still feel like we've got this. Maybe it'll be another blood on the snow.
Secret I can't
You just don't know. I'll have an army in a can. Their attack can't kill us. They can hit us for 6, but it can't kill us. And our counterattack would be lethal, so they can't put their whole turn into that play. All right. Do they draw Invoke Despair? Do they draw Blood on the Snow? What will they draw? Death. They will draw Death. And we are back for the post-game wrap, and our deck is 8-2 over an hour and 10 minutes, 80% win rate, bringing the beats today, moving us from Mythic 102 up to 65. We lost on the play against Mono White. Their draw was impeccable. We lost on the play against Runes. Their draw was amazing. Even going first could not save us when they draw too well. But we got plenty of revenge. We got 2 green-white enchantment lists that we tore to pieces. We had 4 total mono-white games. 3 of them we won. So the matchup isn't unbeatable or unwinnable by any sense. In fact, they have to have a pretty good draw to keep pace. If they don't keep creatures on the board and active, they get beat up pretty bad. And if we get our creatures on the board, sometimes they just can't attack very well. We start attacking them. Invoke Despair puts them on the back foot. And like a big purple wave of sewage, they can't handle it, and they reach for that red button. Oh, they always reach for that red button. The card I'm most sus of in the list right now is Concealing Curtains. I think I would turn this into a 2 of or a not at all, but it did have moments, such as in the mirrors and the mid-range matchups, getting to take out planeswalkers from the opponent's hand like Lolth and the Wandering Emperor actually worked out pretty well and gave us shots in those games that I don't think we would have had otherwise. So it has its place. Maybe 4 isn't right. I felt often like I had too many, but I also often felt like being able to cast it for 1 and then block with it was a big part of the strategy against decks that are spamming the board. So I don't know. I really felt it when I didn't draw Meat Hook Massacre. Made me really want the 4th, but it showed up often enough, all things said and done. And is Kaito really worth it as 1 blue card in the deck? I think so. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.